the 1% possible?
You know what? This is just a country that this is a party that's based in fear. They like living in fear. They like living in a state of outrage. And so when they don't have anything to actually get the people to focus on a shiny object, people might actually start noticing the real problems in this country, like our terrible southern border, like the fact that the cost of living is going through the roof, like the fact that people are having to pay more than 40% more at the gas pump currently. And so when we're actually talking about, oh, these small percentage of breakthrough cases of vaccinated people, therefore we need to put everybody in a mask, it's exactly what's wrong with DC policymaking. We need to have local policymaking, not some kind of cookie cutter policy where they say, hey, what's going on in Los Angeles and New York City is the exact same what's going on in rural Western North Carolina. And it's terrible. We should send powers back to the states and allow them to make their own decisions.
Well, actually, to that point, when you talk about the people in power trying to hold on to power, when you look at the fact that we spent over $6 trillion in COVID relief for things that had very little to do with COVID. They're trying to spend another $4.5 trillion on infrastructure that has very little to do with infrastructure. If we have these lockdowns return, as the Nevada governor has suggested they're potentially talking about, it seems as if this is all being used as a proxy to continue to print dollars that we don't have, that will undermine the sanctity of the US dollar, which undermines our sovereignty and our security.
You know, you're absolutely correct. It will undermine our sovereignty. It will undermine our security because I genuinely believe you need to look at this through a cynical mindset. Understand these people do not have our best interests at heart. And when you start to sit back and think, what are these globalists and these socialists' number one goals? Their number one goal is to get rid of capitalism completely. So really, their entire purpose here of trying to inflate our dollar more and more to put people in a worse financial setting, I genuinely believe, and the reason why they're allowing so many illegal immigrants to come in when we've created what is practically a welfare state over the last 4 decades, and I believe is a reason for them to say, look how capitalism has failed us. We need to now institute socialism and communism. And when you really sit back and try to wonder exactly what that means, it means state ownership of all production and private property. That means the government has more control and understand these people worship nothing but power. That is what they want.
That's right. In order to build that more perfect union, we have to ensure that America lives to see it. Congressman Madison Cawthorn, we appreciate you. God bless, my friend. We'll talk to you again soon.
Brother, it's an honor. Always love being on with you.
My man.